Hi, everybody. You have been seeing me broadcast all kinds of stuff for this. I don't know. It's been about 2 months.
Has it been?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's what happens when you just say yes and then you just go.
Exactly.
And that's how this has been.
You're right.
So I'm here in the corporate headquarters with Sandra Yancey, the founder and CEO of eWomen Network.
Here I am. And I'm here with Mega Bradley. So I just want you to know. Of course, I know you know that, but it's a big deal to me because I think you're absolutely amazing. And I'm so excited about what we're co-creating together.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to introduce them to you.
Okay.
So that
Hi.
Because it's the craziest thing. Nashville is one of the most incredible places for women entrepreneurs.
One of my favorite cities in the whole country, right?
I love Nashville.
I do too. I have many friends that live in Nashville, so I'm familiar with the city and such dynamic, amazing. Well, just the environment, but women entrepreneurs, really.
And one of the fastest growing places in the country. I mean, it's just in droves. And, what's really, I found very interesting is that I tell people about eWomen Network, which I fell in love with it because I have sisters around the country that are very successful. And I kept asking them, like, where are you guys hanging out? And they kept saying eWomen Network.
And you're like, how could that be? Not in Nashville.
Yeah. And I kept going to the website and I would stalk the website, like going, why don't we have meetings here?
Yeah.
And I filled out the form, I think. And, it was like, well, we're currently looking for some. And I was like, I am not taking on any roles of leadership.
Exactly.
I know how those famous last words
you do know that. But I must know someone. And you do. It's you.
Yeah. Sometimes the leader you're waiting for is you. There's a lesson in there, right?
Yes. So they say that advice is often that thing you seek when you already know the answer. It reminds me of this, right?
Yeah.
And I think we just had to crash into meeting each other. Yeah. And it was magical. And it was in Knoxville of all things, like we weren't even in Nashville. And I'm going to Nashville, scratching my head, asking my girlfriend, Melanie, why isn't there a chapter here? Delisa, why? I mean, I'm bringing them to me.
Yeah.
I'm flying them into me. And so here we crash into each other in Nashville. And it was Knoxville. That's right. And it was like that.
Yeah.
Wasn't it?
It was. I had heard of you and I had said, oh yeah, one day I'll meet her. And I didn't really know your whole story. And then I was lucky to go to the Women's Success Summit, which is what we're bringing to Nashville here in a very short time.
Yes.
And I sat there and I'm like, wow, this is incredible information. And you are an incredible human being because one of the things that I felt and has driven my life and my business, and those of you who listen to my posts and everything, it is that our life purpose is bigger than us.
Yes.
And it's being servant leaders.
Yes.
And there's a lot of places and people and noise and things.
Yes.
But that distinction of serving others as you become really, really successful.
Yes.
For me, as an abundance coach, I find that that's one of those blocks where people a lot of times go, well, I don't want to make a lot of money because I don't want to be selfish and I don't want to do this and I don't want to do that. And that's usually one of the big blocks. What do you have to say about all that kind of stuff?
Yeah, well, the thing is that money isn't a goal, it's a tool. And sometimes we get those two things confused. And it is actually a tool to go bigger. I mean, if you took $1 million, which is what I'm passionate about, helping women get to $1 million. And I, now have done it with people who have come to me in 5 years saying, there's no way I can make $1 million. I'm only paying myself $27,000 a year now. And now she's making multiple millions and I'm helping her package her business to sell it. And it's been, whether it's been coaches or it's been restaurateurs, right? Or it's been people who have been realtors or they, own a landscaping business. I mean, it just doesn't matter what kind of business it is. The fundamentals of really growing a business are all the same. And what I love about, the $1 million mark is that you can take your phone, you can put in $1 million and you can divide it by the number of people that you serve or the daily rate or whatever that is that you charge. And then the number you get is the number of people that you've served. And that feels typically what I find most amazing, that you could possibly impact that many people in the world, because the ripple effect, we all know, right,
Yeah.
Mega, the ripple effect of you helping one person and empowering them to go do their work in the world and the people that they will impact is huge. And so I really see money as just a tool, not a goal, to help a lot of people. And when you have money, you can also hire people to do the things you have no business doing, and who will do it way better for you, that will give you back the time to stay in your zone of genius, right? And help more people. I mean, it's just a vehicle to impact the world in a bigger, better way.
Yeah.
And if you have money left over and it's beyond what you need, what are your causes? What are your charities? What are you passionate about?
Yeah.
Those people need your dollars. They don't need just volunteerism. They need to keep the lights on, and that takes money to do. And so for me, and there is my mission statement. It says, "This is me, my life mission statement," and it says, it starts with, "I am a servant."
Yeah.
And I just believe that we are here to serve, and the more people that we help, the better the world will be. And I'm looking at the world, and it needs a lot more of us to go bigger.
Oh, yeah. And that's why I'm just really honored to be being chosen to be managing director for Nashville and help us draw the women together. So one of the other questions that my girlfriends
and I just can't let you go on without saying I'm honored to have you.
Oh, thank you.
Honestly, I feel like I kept saying, why doesn't Nashville have a chapter? It's because I haven't met you yet.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. And I received that.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Good. Yeah. So your question?
Yeah. So I have a lot of girlfriends that are in leadership roles in other women's networking organizations, and they kept going, why'd you bring, what's different? So can you explain what makes eWomen Network eWomen Network?
Yeah. So first of all, I really do believe in abundance. I've actually women have become my clients so that I can teach them what I've done so they could actually start competing businesses. I'm not worried about it. There's billions of people on the planet. There's enough for all of us. And I know that the more I help someone, and savvy business women are going to belong to multiple networking groups, and I don't blame them. And I'm actually really cool with that, So, I think our point of differentiation is, the biggest thing that I've seen is that only 2% of all women entrepreneurs in the United States ever make $1 million. And that's it's a ridiculous number. It's so small. And what I know is that we believe in exponential growth. And so we double it every year, and we prove it on our stage. We bring the women that we've taken to the $1 million mark, and they tell their stories about how they were living in their van, or they were making $27,000. And in 5 years, they just cannot believe that this could actually be happening to them. So, I'm in the business of not only helping women get to the $1 million mark, but to stay there and to continue. It's really easy to hit a goal. Like I did a marathon for the very first time when I was 52, and I'm like, I'm going to do this again and again and again, and sometimes it's easy to get there and then not be able to maintain that or stay there, and I didn't stay there. I haven't gone and done a triathlon since, but I've stayed up on my fitness. But I've often thought, I got to get back in that. So it's so hard, to be in business. And what I know is that, success is hard, Mega, but, being broke is harder. And, living an unfulfilled calling, a passion is the hardest. And so you do have to pick your hard. And I feel like my role is, my mother used to say, to whom much is given, much is required. And so, I've built this, global multi-million-dollar business after coming from a single parent. My father died, welfare, first generation American. I mean, just the story goes on like many of you and many of people that And, the thing about it is I've been blessed enough to get it figured out. And now I'm on a mission and passion to share everything that I know to help get you there too. And what I see is missing, which is our point of differentiation, is not just knowing how to do things, but thinking like a CEO. And we haven't had a lot of role models of CEOs and in large or small businesses that have really made it over time. And I'm 25 years into this business. I cracked the first million at year 3. And so to make it through COVID and to make it through the market crash and the housing crisis,
Yeah.
and I mean, there's always something going on, it feels like. I mean, I've learned a few things. I've earned some stripes, some are scars. I know. And now my job is to make sure that yours are only stripes, and to show you the pitfalls and the landmines and the roadblocks and, the unnecessary detours and the distractions and all the things that keeps us from what we know we're supposed to be accomplishing. And so I'm really excited to be coming to Nashville.
Yes.
And I'm going to talk to you about how to unlock your profit potential. And what I want you to know about that is I want you to unlock what's there. This isn't something new you have to go out and grab and now another piece of arsenal to put into your box, your toolbox. You have it. You sometimes just don't know you have it. You don't know how to tap into it. So I'm going to be sharing 6 things that I have done, and I only teach and prove what I have actually accomplished. And I'm going to teach the 6 things that are going to really allow you to, make it happen. And I'm going to give you one secret right now. And that is that, you don't need more time. You don't need more time. What you need is how to master the time you have, right? There's 1,440 minutes. I have it. You have it. Beyonce has it. Taylor Swift has it. Michael Dell has it. Warren Buffett has it. I mean, that's the equalizer. We all have that. So what are some people doing with their time that we aren't doing? And I've learned a lot about that. And I'm going to share with you exactly what that is.
Fantastic. All right. Well, so this is why I'm so excited. You've been hearing me run on and on and on talking about eWomen Network. And I have some really other cool and exciting things that we'll be sharing soon that have come out of a result of being here and getting to really learn the system.
Spend 3 days together here. It's been so great.
Immensely.
Yeah.
So any last thought of wisdom before we?
Yeah. I think the most important thing that I want you to know is that, if you have a calling and if you're in touch with your calling, you can't quit on it because it won't quit on you. I mean, it's the one thing that it's almost like this slow burning fever, right? I mean, people give up on dreams all the time, right? But a calling is different. A calling is a knowing, a clarity, in your soul of what you are designed to be here to do. And if you have that sense of clarity and now you're looking to how do I bring it to all the people who are probably already looking for you, they just can't find you. And they're going to other people that aren't doing as good a job as you can do and are willing to do, then this is the place for you, because this is a place for us to honor, to be in a place of abundance. There's enough for all of us. And what I want to share with you, I want to kind of like shrink it so you don't get caught in the weeds, the busyness of the business, and get caught and overcome in the overwhelm. And really, I run my life and my business on 3 fundamental things a day. And all my team, whether I outsource or hire, 3 things a day that moves the business forward. And I'm going to talk to you about exactly what those are. And let's stop the madness, right? And start getting the clarity and focus on the few things that make a really big difference.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for sitting down with me and having this conversation.
Kidding. You've fallen in love with this woman. She's so great. We're going to do amazing things, right?
I'm so excited to think of the lives that we've not even contacted yet that get to be changed.
Yeah.
And I am just super grateful that you lived into your passion and your purpose and for why you're here. Because if it wasn't so, I know there's people in my life that are a connection because of eWomen Network that they're living and shining.
Yeah. And we want you to be one too.
Yeah.
So, okay.
We'll see you.
Come and join us. What date? What is the date?
It's May 8th.
May 8th.
And I'm super excited that it's in a gorgeous theater that's located just outside of downtown. So like the exit right off downtown, but there's free parking. In Nashville, this is like a massive
big deal.
thing. Free parking, thank you to our sponsor, Top Golf.
Mm.
It's at Top Golf.
Yes.
So it's in a lovely space. It's gorgeous. We have sponsorships available. We have tables to spotlight your business available. So there's a way for you to get involved and really be a part of this experience beyond just sitting and listening to the amazing wisdom that comes out
Let's
of
sit on the sidelines.
Yeah.
Let's get in the game and play and win.
Yeah. So we'll see you very soon.
We'll see you.